Welcome YouTube, welcome Facebook, welcome Rumble. It's come to this that I'm realizing that Christianity is in serious trouble. I'm not going to make any puns about it there. I'm not going to joke around, make any serious there, but likely just gonna be affecting everybody. And but people need to realize that we're all born behind enemy lines. The thing with is these prosperity gospel preachers, and what they're doing is they're just fleecing the sheep. They're just taking advantage of tons and tons of people, using God there and using spiritualism. And it's just such abuse there, which it shouldn't be put up with there. People like Kenneth Copeland, Osteen. Of course, Joe Osteen there was just like one of those prosperity projects there. He's more like one of those wealth and health gurus there. Like people like T.D. Jakes, Joyce Meyer, Stephen Furtick, Creflo Dollar, Jesse Duplantis, Paula White, Benny Hinn. Of course, with Benny Hinn here, with this controversy with this book that Hinn that wrote, blowing this operation full open there, exposing this proverbial fraud that's been going on. And it's all across the world board with these religious movements and preachers and pastors. Robert Bill Tilton. Of course, with Benny Hinn, did a whole thing there of recanting prosperity preaching here. But not long after, he went right back to his, what he's doing there, fleecing the sheep there with this prosperity gospel, fake healings. Robert Tilton, Patricia King, Robert Morris, Chad Veach, Joseph Prince, Todd Coons, Justin Pearson, Rachel Warnock, Nadia Boltz-Weber, Rachel Held Evans, Andrew Womack, Rick Joyner, Mike Bickle, Cindy Jacobs, Todd Bentley, there's a new one for you, Chris Bulletin, Mike Murdoch, Paul Crouch, Paul and Jean Crouch, operated Trinity Broadcasting Network, which is just corrupt, and it's nothing but false gospel, prosperity preachers, a new apostolic reformation there, wolves in sheep clothing there, people promoting their books there. And it's all just a big scam. People should have nothing to do with these type of people. Diana Molden, Juanita Bynum, Kenneth Hagee, Fred Price, Oral Roberts, David Idabeppo, John Hagee. Well, yeah, I used to follow John Hagee there, versus about one of his books there, which I did a whole video there, which I just ripped it up there. That's the sad thing is just people just buy in these preachers. And of course, when you bring it up there, that there's controversy with it. People just rather be it. And they just buying these people baloney left and right there. Rodney Howard, Rodney Howard Brown, Chris Copeland, Shepard Bushiri, Bill Johnson, Heidi Baker, Cheyenne, Lou Engel, Rod Parsley, Todd White, Mike Todd, Andy Stanley, Hillsong, and probably Carl Lentz, or Rob Bell, Brandon Robertson, Sid Roth. Of course, with the Sid Roth, it was supernatural there. It's the same thing there with nothing but with this heavens tourism there. People being promoted there with books there saying they visited heaven so many times. And it's all just a nonsense and a scam. It's all fraud, and it had nothing to do with these. These people are wolves in sheep's clothing, and these people are really evil. And then you get Kerr, with John MacArthur, another one, Body Bumper, and Paul Washer. That's about 30 to 50 people there that you should not absolutely follow. These people are nothing but evil. Of course, in the last days, people Chris, even Apostle Paul there, that mentioned in the last days, would people be that Satan himself would be transformed into himself as an angel of light. And what the problem with it is people would be they're making merchandise out of you. You're their product there. And they care nothing about you. And how obviously just there's give me money there, or God will bless you when you give me money there. Because that hasn't really happened, and it's just that's flushed people further into this poverty trap. It's they don't minister people and showing them how to create sustainable income, or get off drugs, or any kind of administering action. Is few and far in between. But this is a way of drasticity. We might need to check it out. I need to share this video inspired wide, since I could probably come back after this short break. I really sure hope that video, that short, kind of resonates with you. Since I'm a provider of credit education, credit repair, credit restoration, as well as discounts on dental, vision, and chiropractic care, as well as prescription drugs there, as well as entrepreneurship at home, ways to earn multiple streams of money from home. And like that is what separates me from the charlatans that I just mentioned my last clip there. These prosperity preachers, they have been given this spiritual poison, which I liken it Jim Jones juice. And these people are drinking the Jim Jones juice of these prosperity preachers that I mentioned. And they're slowly anemic there. And this anemia has affected all of Christianity. But in what it says in 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 1, but there were false prophets also among the people, even as there shall the false teachers be among you, who privily shall bring damnable heresies, even denying the Lord that brought them, and brought upon themselves swift destruction. I go even further there in the next verse there on 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 2. And many shall follow their pernicious ways by reason of wisdom, not by reason of whom the way of the truth shall be evil spoken of. And then I go on with the next verse there, 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 3. And though covetous shall they bring the words, making merchandise of you, whose judgment now of a long time lingering not, and their damnation slumbereth not. Lies and division within the church make it very easy to identify the real source of heresy. In John chapter 8, verse 44 says, Jesus says of the devil, he was a murderer from the beginning and does not stand in the truth, because there is no truth in him. But the thing that is a crying shame with these Christians on Facebook have gotten so taken in with these memes that's going around, which is so false and pretty much anemic in its entirety, saying the devil didn't lie to Eve there. All he did is gotten her the question of what God said to Adam, Eve in the Garden Eden. The people really don't think about what they're taking in, and there's just a lack of discernment in the Christian community. When he speaks a lie, he speaks from his own resources, for he is a liar and a father of it. He's a father of lies. Just remember that. Of course, in John, adds in the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 9, so the great dragon was cast out, that serpent of old, called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world. It's a pretty important thing that these prosperity preachers have making the merchandise of their followers, and just hoodwink their entire congregation within the church and with their followers, online, offline, and in their worship services. And they dispense their poisonous Jim Jones juice, and have gotten all of their congregation there to take the juice, even though it's not exactly Jim Jones juice there, but in essence it's pretty much poisonous, not of God, because these people are just wicked. They're not of God, they're not of Christ, they're not Christian. This is William Trotsky. It's a reminder to shake the money tree. Share this video worldwide, and I mentioned with the conversation with the Uber driver that I had just last week there, which the subject of this discussion was AI and artificial intelligence, and how it seems it's been taking over all of society. And these Uber drivers are gonna end up coming in one day and they're gonna be out of the job, because they're gonna replace other Uber drivers with the AI drivers, with the Johnny Cab that I mentioned in my further videos former. And it's not just the Uber drivers, the Lyft drivers, the ride share drivers. As this whole technology takes hold with entire industries, from the trucking industry, from the busing industry, the transports, airplanes, pilots are going to be unemployed, and their income won't be as good as their if they're going to count on their 401ks on their retirement, they're going to be in a sad surprise when all their money dries up, and be on the streets with the homeless people in the tent cities, living in a squalor, and then drug-infested communities on the streets. This is something to think about. I mentioned, this is William Trotsky, remind you to check the money trees here. It's a video far and wide. Don't forget to subscribe there, and if you're looking for ways to earn money from home, check out my website, dumbexpert.com, and provide private money lending, business funding, non-profit, and for-profit, and ways to earn money from home through entrepreneurship and home-based business there. And just in closing, there with Christianity in Trouble, I just want to mention that all the people that I mentioned, the false prosperity teachers, the preachers, if you're following them or sending them money, I just want to mention that doing that is a sin. It's the sin to support these people that are in wolves and sheep's clothing. They're nothing but hirelings and charlatans. So it's a big mistake there to keep supporting these evil, wicked people that are not of God. They're not of God, and they're preaching a false gospel, and they're presenting a false gospel. That I'll mention there, and I'll mention there with this in the closing. It's no pun, it's no joke that these people have printed themselves in a false light, and they should not be followed absolutely whatsoever. And these people are not Christian as well. This is William Drossi reminding you, shake the money tree and share this video far and wide, and don't forget to subscribe.